Curious.
Curious. We are kind of curious. Well, hello there.
Welcome, curious cuties. So you lovely lot have DM'd us on Instagram your questions to be answered, and
we're going to answer them.
This one today is a really interesting question. We're so proud. We've never heard of a girl asking this before.
Yeah.
Hi, I'd like to know how women can last longer before orgasming. Okay, before having an orgasm. People always talk about tips for men lasting longer, but I feel like there isn't anything for women, which is so true. I've only ever had a clitoral orgasm, but maybe there are other types of orgasms would be different for me. Don't know, I get sad when porn stars last so long before they finally finished. Are they lasting super long, or are they just having multiple orgasms? So proud of this question. Thank you so much. What do you think, Florence?
I was just like, wow. How is this person coming so quickly?
Yeah,
because
that's a skill.
Women are always asking how to orgasm. Like, why can't I orgasm? So a question about how can I last longer in the bedroom?
Yeah.
I'm just like super excited about that.
Yeah, because it should be respected in exactly the same way as someone not being able to come to someone coming too quickly.
Yeah.
Because it is, it's an orgasm problem.
And it's all about our sensitivity levels. So it will just mean that you have a super sensitive clitoris. And you did say that you haven't necessarily had a G-spot orgasm, so that will be different. It does take like a little bit longer to get a G-spot orgasm for a lot of people.
Especially if you're so used to clitoral orgasms.
Yes.
Like a G-spot orgasm feels so different. It's sometimes hard to even pick up the fact that you're having a G-spot orgasm.
Yeah, it's kind of like low and like slow and rumbly, like.
And very, very, I don't know, like very subtle.
In porn, what you are seeing is usually not a woman orgasming.
Yeah, it's usually a performance, unfortunately.
Yeah.
And there are plenty times where women can have multiple orgasms during porn filming and have an orgasm at the very end of the filming, but most of the time it's fake. Not because they want it to be fake, but because they're putting on an act, they're performing, as well as there's a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
And porn is not as fun as it looks. It's basically like a movie you go see in the cinema. You don't ever see every shot change, the camera crew, the lunch breaks they take. That is unfortunately the reality of porn. It's a fantasy.
Yeah, and it is hard to actually orgasm when all those other things are going on, because to orgasm you have to be in your mind.
Yeah.
Most of the time.
And it's hard when you're like, trying to position yourself so that the camera can see the penetration. You've got lights on you. You've got like a whole crew around you.
Yeah.
A whole crew around you. And all of with commercial porn, like the kind of porn you see on big tube sites, then a lot of the focus is on the bloke doing the right thing to the girl and when he's gonna come in the pop shot. Women can just kind of scream and moan all the way through porn, and it just looks like they're having pleasure, which is true.
Yeah. However, there are porn performers that do orgasm. Something that we experienced whilst we were on Erica Lust's set with Luna.
Yeah, she was amazing.
The whole episode was about multiple orgasms, and she was pretty much orgasming like almost from the get-go, and just like going again and again, and these were real orgasms.
Yeah, there are some good ethical porn companies out there that do want you to have real orgasms and do want you to have real sex, because if you think about real sex and real orgasms, they're not actually attractive. You're there, you're all scrunched up, your face is all like horrible, you're either close together so you can't see anything. It's the same whenever I have a threesome, or depending on obviously the threesome, but it's more of a performance for everyone, and you're trying to concentrate on both people, and so like it's very hard to have an orgasm when you're trying to put on this whole, I don't know, sexy performance thing.
Yeah.
So to actually answer your question, how can women last longer before they orgasm?
Firstly, what I want to say about this is that the first orgasm doesn't have to be your last orgasm.
Yes, nice one.
Because women, we have the power to orgasm more than one time.
I mean, men do as well, but it's just a little bit rarer.
Yeah, like when men orgasm, like it is in their body, like their body shuts down afterwards. So it's very rare for a guy to be able to just get up and go again.
Yeah, that's why they actually often are not fall asleep, because their body's giving them chemicals to say, okay, you're ready to sleep now.
Exactly. Whereas we don't actually get those chemicals. Our pleasure is just like, King, carry on.
But carrying on is also hard. It's something that you do have to learn and train your body to do.
Yeah, so you have to get
sensitive.
You have to get over that sensitivity level, especially with a clitoral orgasm.
Oh yeah,
because sometimes, like when you're orgasming clitorally, it just gets so like sensitive, and you're like, or
the opposite, numb.
Yeah, that's true.
So
too.
you can like. I mean, it took me ages to learn to be able to multiple orgasm, and still I can only really have two orgasms in a row, and sometimes I have to stop for like a good maybe 30 seconds and then try again.
Yeah.
But it's totally dependent on your body.
Yeah. So it doesn't mean that you should stop after you come.
So
that isn't the end game.
Yeah, that doesn't have to be the end game. I know that one of the biggest advice that we can give you, which we often give men, is edging.
Yeah.
So not just letting yourself have an orgasm straight away, not giving into it. You know, you feel yourself build, and edging is when you stop yourself just before that build, let yourself come back down again, and then build up again.
Yeah.
And that can be a really powerful way for both men and women to practice holding off their orgasm.
That's such a good tip.
It's really hard though.
It is, but it is how you can train your body. But it's just it's also especially if you're masturbating, it's very hard to deny yourself an orgasm.
Yeah, because you're so close. You're like, this is gonna feel so good. But with edging, if you do hold it off and then come back and hold it off, honestly, by the time, if you do that a couple of times, you can end up doing it for hours. The orgasm at the end can be twice as big, 3 times as big, because you've built up all this energy and you're desperate for that orgasm. Edging's really fun to do with a partner as well.
Yeah, really, really fun, because it's almost like orgasm denial.
Yeah.
You can like play with each other and get each other to the brink and then be like, no, not gonna give it to you yet.
Yeah.
And just like tease. Oh my god, the tease is so fun. I love a good tease.
You do need communication though for it to work, because
Definitely.
you know, someone else isn't going to know your body and know when you're getting ready to climax. So you need to say, oh my god, or asking permission is really fun, saying like, can I come?
Yeah, you do. You definitely need to ask, like tell them that you're about to orgasm, because sometimes you cannot read it in your body.
Yeah. And you can also end up accidentally ruining your orgasm, like building it up and then accidentally pushing yourself just over that edge, and then suddenly you come and you're like, oh, I didn't really go for it at that moment. I've done that so many times. I'm like, oh, all hours of wanking wasted.
That little
like pew.
And then tantric sex. Tantric sex, you don't even need penetration. You don't need to have the orgasm. It's not about the orgasm.
It's about that bit between, that bit before the orgasm, so you can last for hours and hours. And I do think it does take professional help, or at least advice, like do your research, look it up, go speak to somebody. I mean, we don't know enough about it, but we're really interested to hear more, because we just keep hearing such good things about it.
There's a lot about tantric sex on the internet as well, so it won't be hard to find some tips for that. And I think tips for tantric sex could really benefit you lasting longer in the bedroom.
Oh yeah, that would be good.
Let us know if anyone else has any questions about this. Please write in the comments below, and everyone discuss it as well.
And if this was your question, please let us know if we've answered it, helped you out. Come back to us. We want to really relive your experience.
If anyone else has any other questions, please DM us on Instagram and we'll make new videos.
Yes, just title it #CuriousQuestions, and bye!
Bye! Go check out our new podcast, Fucks Given.
We have a guest on each week to discuss the fucks that made us, or changed our life, or, you know, gave us an epiphany.
Listen on Apple Podcasts,
Spotify,
Acast,
and Google Play.
And more. Don't forget to leave us a review and subscribe to the podcast.
#FucksGiven.